Following breaking news out of Chambers County.
Sheriff's investigators holding a news conference concerning the murders of a couple, Chester and Sandra Beanick. Let's listen in.
Student on the line that the principal was talking to that advised that there was blood on his grandmother. So we immediately dispatched EMS and immediately dispatched sheriff's deputies. It was a sheriff's deputy that first got to the scene. Subsequent some other sheriff's deputies and EMS, and what they found were two deceased people, a man and a woman, in bed at that residence. At the residence was a 14-year-old. He was identified as a student. As the investigation continues on, what we have found is the student had been absent from school. The school had called on him. They'd actually made a home visit earlier that morning. It was the principal and a Barbers Hill ISD police officer. They spoke with the student that morning at the front door. The student advised that he was sick. They asked to speak to the grandparents, which is who he was living with there at that residence. The student advised him that the grandparents were shopping and that they were not home. So they had some very small conversation from that point, and then the principal told the student to have his grandfather call the school when they got home from shopping. That phone call never took place, so the school did their follow-up call to the grandfather. The student answered the phone. At one point, he actually tried to act as if he was the grandfather on the telephone. But the principal knew it was the student. He could tell it was the student, and then continued to press the student on where the grandparents were, told the student to go find them, go look in the house. He came back onto the phone crying and said that Grandma had blood on her. And that's what initiated the 911 call from the school. The investigation is revealing that both of them were shot one time in the back of the head. The autopsies are actually taking place as we are talking right now. We have a preliminary time of death we believe is going to be late Sunday night, early Sunday morning. That's preliminary from the medical examiner. The student, 14-year-old child, has been taken into custody. He's represented by counsel. Also, the juvenile authorities have been involved from the onset. He has been charged with 2 charges of capital murder. He is currently being detained at the Hardin County Juvenile Facility in Kuntz, Texas.
Any idea of motive in this case?
We do not have any motive at this time. No, sir, we do not.
Why was the school district suspicious enough to go to the house?
Barbers Hill Independent School District is a very proactive truancy program. And this would have been his second day of absence. And the teachers were concerned due to classroom performance and that he normally is not an absent child.
He has special needs?
That's something that the school would have to address. At this time, that's not part of our investigation.
That wasn't something that was obvious to you?
I don't have any information on that.
Did you recover a weapon at the scene?
They're still out at the crime scene right now. As of now, we have not.
So you're saying the killings happened on Sunday night and he was potentially there in the home with the bodies for 2 days prior to investigators going into the home?
That's what it appears at this time.
Did he go to school on Monday?
He did not. He did not.
Any idea on the timeline of where he may have been during that time? Was he home the entire time? Do you guys know?
That's all part of the investigation. At this point, we feel like he was.
Is he expressing any remorse for accusations against him or anything, any sense of emotion? I know initially you guys said there really wasn't much emotion out of him.
That's correct. No, that has not changed.
Is there any history of violence there with this teenager?
We don't have any record of it at the sheriff's office. Now, there may be some other, and that's what obviously the investigators are looking into that, but I don't have any concrete information that I could give you right now.
About trouble with him in school recently?
I will tell you that Barbers Hill has tried to, they've been fully cooperative of everything, and they are pulling records and even some of his classroom work for us. So, but I don't have any answers to that right now.
Any idea where the weapon came from?
So you have been listening in to the Chambers County official there in Mont Bellevue on the newest details in this elderly couple's murder.
That's right. The 14-year-old, the grandson of Chester and Sandra Beanick, has been charged with 2 counts of capital murder. He is now in juvenile custody up in Hardin County. Of course, this is a story that we're going to be following for you throughout the day here on the air and online at Click to Houston.